Well, hi guys. It's Wednesday the 18th of April. Been working on the truck today. It's been a pretty nice day up until the last half hour or so. About 72 or 73 degrees. But it's not starting to look too pretty good. They're calling for showers and thunderstorms tonight, and maybe even get some snow in the morning. Gotta love the weather. But at least I've got Blue to work on. Run into a interesting little issue with the panel there and this switch. This switch is the one for switches you from max AC, AC, off, vent, floor, panel, mix, and defrost. The problem is, you can see that rubber vacuum cap. The little end broke off and it's letting the spring pop out. Excuse me. So you don't have the right tension on the switch there to switch it. So I went to the parts places. Dealer item only. I mean, this is the same one they put in the, that's that same panel they put in everything. 92 to 2002 F-Series Fords, E-Series vans, the Rangers, Expeditions, Explorers, all the Crown Victorias. You know, it's not an uncommon switch. It's not like they may only use that one year, you know. But I'm having a trouble finding that rascal. But I've got most of the dash back together. Well, a good bit of it in there. The dash is all in it. It's all bolted up. I took the instrument panel apart, cleaned it, put a different lens here on it because it was cracked. Headlight switch is in, emergency brake, all that stuff is in. I got to get it hooked up. The cable for the transmission's underneath. But the last 5 or 6 hours I've been fooling with this, trying to get the interior back together, and it has kicked my butt. Trying to figure out which bolts go to what on the seat belts and how they're put in and what you got to have and don't have. Yeah, it gets interesting. Whoops. Speakers are in, and they're hooked up. I got the window over there, just got done putting it in. Had to give it a new round of this. I don't even know what you call it. Sticky as all get out. But I just got done putting this in, and hopefully let it sit there a couple of days, because I gotta keep tightening those nuts and get her drawn in good to where it doesn't leak, because I still have a little gap up here on this top. So I gotta go around it and did a little bit of beating and banging, try to get that flattened out, and because it's like a rope, and it's got to smash down. So that one's in. I got to get another roll of that black stuff, whatever it is, and it'll be good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good with the blue and the black. But this thing has kicked my butt today. And of course, screw holes don't line up. It's the same cab, it's the same daggone interior, but yet there are screws that are missing, and things don't quite line up exactly right, so you got to make them fit. And it's so much fun. So much fun. And if any of you guys have ever taken one of these dashes apart, you know how much fun it is. Especially right in there. You can see it. See that screw? That screw head sticking up right there? That's a fun one to get in both sides. But I did it. May not have been pretty, but I got it in there. And I had a little disaster of all things. I was working on getting some of the screws in down below down here. And about jumped out of my skin because I heard it crack. See it? Nice lovely crack right there. Yeah. That's because this hole, there's a little clip deal right there. It wasn't all the way in. And the rest of the dash was putting pressure out. That's why it cracked it. And a good Fonzie hit, and she was where she was supposed to be. I just got to live with the crack now. I do have a new pad for this coming. I bought it off eBay. So it should be here Friday or Saturday, I think is what they said. So I can get that put in. Once that's put in, then I can put the radio and have hopefully find another one of those switches or that whole panel out of another truck. And I can put the glove box in and the ashtray and all that stuff can be put in. So, I got enough to keep me busy for a while. But at least I can work on this. Too wet to do anything else. And yeah, with the skies looking like this, she's gonna rain. So it's only supposed to be up into the 40s tomorrow. I'm telling you, this weather is crazy. It's a wonder we all ain't got pneumonia or sick or something. And clouds is moving right along. Sheesh. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here. It's after 7 by the clock over there. So I think it's time to go home. Call it a night. Been up here quite a while, but I got some work done. That's the best part. And I've got things figured out to make this side go a lot easier. And it's literally find the parts, kind of lay things out, look for screws, and you know, I got bags of stuff everywhere. But at any rate, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, I've got a lot done today. It's time to head to the house, call it a day, because it's just, I'm tired. This thing's kicked my butt. And like I say, it's after 7. I can go home and think about this tonight. Yeah, it's only supposed to be up in the low 40s tomorrow. So, yeah, not liking that idea. But at least I can close the door, have the doors closed in here and get something done. I think she's gonna look pretty daggone good when I get done with her. Got a lot to do and a long way to go, but I'm a lot farther along than I was before. It's just remembering where I put everything. And it does help having everything in Ziploc bags. You know, I've got a brain box for the fender, the screws for it, key, lower part of the metal grill, headlight screws, driver side light, battery and air box. You know, it's all, that's what all this is. You pull stuff out, you know, see, back seat bolts, AC condenser bolts, steering column, all those are miscellaneous bolts out of red. Parts for that. There's mirrors. Let's see, that's fender bolts. Door bolts. Hood bolts. Miscellaneous bolts. There's the what are you gonna call it? Radio antenna. The little clips for the that hold the chrome strips around the windshield. You know, there's all these parts all go back in the truck. It just I got to get them in there. And the last thing that'll go in is them seats in the console. So I got a lot to do. But I'm getting there. Getting closer every day. So, we're going to get out of here. We're going to call it a day. So, we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And Blues work continues. And just remember, I'm a one-man show. We'll see you next time, guys.